Hello YouTube, this is William. Welcome to a follow-up kit video. I did a video, I think it was about a couple of 3 days ago, 4 days ago, something like that, about a walkout kit. And it's kind of been a ongoing process for the past 2 or 3 kits. Looking for something for me in my area in East Texas as a last ditch, and somebody else called it this last ditch kit, which is what he's heard it termed. I think that's a good term. But anyway, and I mentioned in the last video that I was waiting on another belt pack or bag that I was going to try and see how that worked out. Well, I got it. I didn't like it. So, but I actually had something that works out better that I had from a purchase not too long ago from Sportsman's Guide. I got 3 of these German magazine kits that I had to kind of revise a little bit and make it work. But I've had all kinds of questions about this kit and a lot of suggestions, and I appreciate all your suggestions and all your comments. There's been some confusion because it was a mismatch of videos that I had referenced that people didn't watch, and then they watched one video and didn't get all the information, so they was confused. And so what I decided to do was to do one video encompass the complete belt kit in this video. Okay, that includes the knife kit, that includes the walkout kit. Okay, so all of that is considered a walkout kit because it's going to be on your belt. If I was to lose this kit, I would have to lose my belt. Okay, and that is highly unlikely. So without further ado, let me reposition the camera and we'll start going through the contents. And I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible. Now again, this is for me in my area. This is East Texas. Temperatures very seldom get below freezing. We may have 1 or 2 nights it's 32 degrees or colder. Once in a blue moon, maybe every 5 years, we get something down into the 20s. Every 10 years, we may get something into the teens. So this is for my area. All right, now your area may be something totally different, but maybe this will give you an idea on your kit. Now, first of all, you should be dressed appropriately according to the season that you're out. Okay, that's a given. Another thing, this is not a long-term sustainment kit. I'm not planning on using this kit to stay out days and days on end. This is a few hours, maybe one overnight, to get me back home. My truck broke down. My boat capsized, my canoe capsized. I had to get out and walk out of wherever I'm at. Okay? That's what this kit is for. So, let me reposition the camera and see if I can't go through the contents real quick. Let's start with a knife. This is my hunter-gatherer, and if you want to know the knife specs, look back through my knife designs and look at the introduction of the hunter-gatherer or the improved hunter-gatherer. Okay? That's what this knife is. This is a kit. It has a 3/8 ferrule rod, and you see how I took that out? It's not going to come out easy. Has a 1/2 inch Gorilla Tape for a handle. Probably has a 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet of Gorilla Tape there. On the back side, I have a sharpening steel or sharpening rod for the knife. It is the Lansky, or not, I'm sorry, it's the Easy Lap diamond rod. Okay? This is an Altoids 10, it says right there. And I wrapped it with duct tape so that it's waterproof. This kit is completely waterproof. I'm going to do the tape here and I'll show you what's in it. It's basically a fire kit and a mini repair kit. Alright? And also some band-aids and first aid stuff. I have Quick Clot. I have some triple antibiotics, some burn cream, some more triple antibiotics, a couple of Band-Aids, a compass, a cigarette lighter, some Surefire. I have a fishing kit with 3 Strike Anywhere matches. I also have a couple of smaller needles in here for sewing clothes and things like that with fishing line. I also have some very small tiny hooks in there and some dry flies. Have a button compass for general direction. I have a SAK. This is the Farmer. I have some artificial sinew with a large sail needle for other repairs. I have a small piece of fat wood. So this is my fire kit. I have a lighter, I have matches, I have this. Now again, this is for a 1-night max. Alright, this is so I can walk out of my area. If I can't walk out in 1 night, then I am hurt and I'd better be able to call for some help. Okay, so that's in my belt kit. So now let us go to what this possibles kit, this additional belt kit is. And I'll give you some dimensions here right quick. Can't find my tape. We'll use this. It is about, well, let's say 4 inches by 6.5, let's say, and it is about 3.5 deep. All right, and what it is a German magazine pouch, and I think you can get 3 of them at Sportsman's Guide magazine for about $7-8. And so I got them, and I'll show you a modification once I unload it. Alright, in the top I've got paracord. I've got my 22 shells, because I'll have a pistol with me, either a 22 or I have a 410 or a snake charmer or something in here, and I'll have the extra ammunition in this. I have a Sawyer kit for water. I have some salve that I made as homemade salve. It is for chapped lips, it's for stings, it's for sores, it's for a lot of things. This is a bottle of bug dope for mosquito repellent. Have another compass, a second compass for general direction. Have a flashlight. I have a garbage bag. Now let me explain this garbage bag. This is a micro shelter for your body. You can take this with this paracord, wrap it around your waist, stuff it full of leaves, and get all the insulation you need for my area. Now would I want to stay out in sub-zero degree temperatures with this? Absolutely not. Okay, for my area this is all I need. With a fire and this, I should be not comfortable, but not dead. Okay, this is not for comfort. This is survival. There's a difference. This is to get me survival until I can get back to some help. All right. I have a Jack Link's Ziploc bag. They're just stronger than the normal Ziploc bag, so I keep those. That's an additional container. That's a water carrier. It's a lot of things. I have a small micro pen in case I need to leave some notes somewhere. You can always find paper. It's all over everywhere. Garbage is everywhere. So if I need to leave a note for somebody, I have a pen. Then in the bottom, I have a cup. Okay, and that's what I have in my complete belt kit. I have a cutting tool. I have combustion, several different means of combustion. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got about 3 or 4 different ways to start a fire. I've got tinder. I've got Surefire. I've got even this duct tape is a good tinder. It'll strike a it'll catch flame with a ferro rod. Okay. I've got a kindling device. I've got water. A couple of different ways I can boil water in my cup. This is an aluminum cup. Came from the Swedish canteen kit, the new design with the plastic bottles. And I have a cover. And again, this as a last resort, would I want to cut it up for a tarp. This is more of a microclimate poncho type thing. Put it over your head, put as few holes in it as possible so you can breathe and your eyes can see, and let it go at that. You can wrap this cord around your waist, stuff it full of leaves, and get all the insulation you could possibly ever want. There is one comment on my channel, has this method been tested? Yes, Dave Canterbury tested it on his Wilderness Outfitters once several years ago, and he was up in Ohio in the wintertime, and he was in a debris hut and said that he was actually sweating. But I mean, that basic concept has been around for hundreds of years. Leaves is good insulation. Okay, there's a lot of videos on that. Again, would you be as comfortable as if you was in your home? No, that's not what this kit is about. This kit is to keep me alive until I can get help. Okay? So that is my basic walkout or last ditch kit on my belt. This is I have lost everything else. This is going to get me able to walk out to where I can find help. Whether that be 2 hours, whether that be 12 hours, whatever it is, for me to find a signal for my phone. Now again, one thing that's not here is I have always, constantly, a cell phone in my pocket, and it is carried in a waterproof pouch that it could be dunked under 100 feet of water and it's not going to leak. So that is going to be in my pocket. So this is to get me to a cell tower or to find a house or somewhere that I can call to get a ride somewhere. Okay? Now, what I've had to do on this pouch, it comes with some funky looking deal, so I had to take it off and actually put a leather belt thing on the back of it. Another question is, I have worn this extensively around the house for the last couple of days, and it rides as comfortable as anything that I've ever used. So there's no poking or prodding or chafing or anything like that. It's not too heavy. I haven't weighed it, but it is less than 2 pounds easy. I would guess that it's probably around a pound, maybe a pound and a half, somewhere along in there. Okay, so, and that's not counting the knife in the knife kit. That's just the pouch. All total, I'm around 2 pounds, maybe. Okay, so that is my kit. Well, I hope this explains some things, and everybody has the general idea of what my thought process was for this. Again, this is for my area, folks. I can't stress that enough, because some people up north would probably need a lot more in their kit than this. And it depends on the season also. In the summertime, you would probably be happy or anywhere in the world with this. Wintertime would be maybe a different story, I'm not sure. But again, you have to be dressed according to the season. Okay? So, that is it. Hope you got something out of this. I know I did. Just the thought process of putting this together and getting comments from you guys was fantastic. I do appreciate all your comments. And so, till the next one, you guys get out in the backyard, whittle on a stick, build a fire, roast a weenie, take a child with you, teach that child a passion and love for the outdoors. And if you do, be sure and have plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again soon.